Fashion Insider friends, what is up? This is the Fashion Crimes podcast where I cover all things fashion, style, shopping, style inspiration, and interview incredible small business owners who are changing the fashion industry for the better. Yes, I'm the best friend you never knew you needed and the poster child for fashion over 40. And I mean way after 40. Say it with me, fashion and style are your friends, not your enemies. I'm Holly Cates, your favorite personal stylist, and let's keep it real, the only Holly you need to know. Turn it up, because I got a lot to say, and I am super stoked you're here. Welcome back to the Fashion Crimes Podcast Friday. It's so great that you've joined us today, and just in time for some Black Friday shopping inspo. It's insane that it's Black Friday, and now your shopping is on like Donkey Kong. Gift giving is a subject that is near and dear to me, and it's not achieved easily by everyone. It's like a gene. You're really good at it or you're not, but it can be learned, believe it or not. Are you new here? If this is your first time with us, welcome, welcome, welcome. Damn glad to have you. If you are a returning fashion bestie, welcome back. And did you check out last week's episode with Traviance Dunn of House of Traviance? I mean, beyond obsessed, beyond. If you haven't listened to that episode yet, please go back and do so. He was a contestant on Dress My Tour on Hulu, which was an incredible show filled with fashion drama. I do not appreciate reality TV. However, this was great. Dress My Tour was a reality show with fashion designers that had a design challenge every week for a different musical artist. They had to make clothes for each artist, and someone got voted off each week. People like Toni Braxton, Paula Abdul, people like that were on there, and it was fabulous. In case you haven't checked it out, the show, please do. And while you're at it, go back and listen to episode 220 with Kate Daniels, who was the winner of the show. We got an exclusive interview with her that proved she is every bit as kind and sweet as she is talented. And we love supporting women-owned businesses because that's our jam here at the Fashion Crimes Podcast. Anyway, Traviance did get voted off, completely rude. And he was one of my favorite contestants. So, of course, I had to interview him too. He is such a doll. So, gear up for last week's episode so you can learn all about him and his line, House of Traviance. Did y'all have a good Thanksgiving? Was it everything you thought it would be and more? Did you watch the parade? That is a favorite that will never, ever get old for me. I don't care what anybody says. And the Westminster Dog Show, which is my absolute favorite. You can't ever get me away from that. Sorry. No, ma'am, no how. I was wondering if I should write them a letter, the AKC Kennel Club, suggesting that they should add a doodle category to the lineup. Who's with me? I do not feel that we doodle owners are represented because we're not. And this needs to change. Excuse me. Who do I need to speak to about this? Does anyone know anyone at the dog show? You can DM me or email me your contact, and it will be our little secret. Come on now. If you do, let me know, and I'll be happy to drop a note into their suggestion box. Not that they have one, but I can certainly start one. More importantly, who has seen Wicked? Now, I haven't yet, as I'm still in isolation and have to wait for it to stream. Completely rude. However, I cannot wait. I heard it got outstanding, glowing, over-the-top reviews, and I cannot wait to see it. There was a huge article in the New York Times style newsletter, open thread last week, that gave credit to the costume designer Paul Tazewell for his interpretation and inspiration for the dresses and costumes for Galinda, Elphaba, and Madame Morrible, played by Michelle Yeoh. The article by Louis Lucero stated that Paul was inspired by, and I'm using air quotes here, collecting images of mushroom caps and bisected seashells for inspiration, unquote. The dresses, of course, with over 20,000 beads, 20,000, just on the bodice alone for Galinda's bubble entrance gown into Munchkin Land and Elphaba's secret purple and black gathered texture silk gown that was inspired by the underneath of a mushroom cap. Just goes to show you how much thought and planning goes into the costumes into making a movie. This is why it takes years. I just can't get over what an iconic masterpiece this will be for years to come. I hope it will go down in history just like The Wizard of Oz has. So, as today is Black Friday, which is the official kickoff of gift-giving panic time, I am here to ease your mind and give you a few ideas and inspo that maybe you haven't thought of for those lucky people on your list. Every time I think my list is shorter, it actually ends up longer because there are people I forgot I had to get something for. Annoying. So lucky for the Jews this year, Hanukkah actually coincides with Christmas, just FYI, which is the way that I like it. Jewish people go by the lunar calendar, which means the holidays are determined by the patterns of the moon. Therefore, they change every single year. Needless to say, when it's super early, it's over super early, and then there's nothing to do on Christmas, which is obnoxious. When Hanukkah is actually over Christmas, it's just a lot more festive for all, in my opinion, cheerier and less annoying to watch Christmas movies because we feel included. I'm just saying. And with that being said, why is Black Friday Black Friday? Well, there are a couple of theories. It really didn't become a thing until the early 1980s, but according to Google, in the 1950s, 60s, and 70s, the game brought in hordes of people, most of whom arrived on Friday. This caused a major headache for the police, who had to deal with all kinds of mischief and mayhem. It was such a pain, they began referring to the day as Black Friday. Some retailers refer to the day as vicious, insatiable Black Friday shoppers who become violent and animalistic in their desire to shop. And that was from Google. And according to NBCnews.com, some even say that Black Friday has been replaced by Black November. I'm sorry, what? The broader term experts use to describe the month-long discounts leading up to Thanksgiving weekend. I mean, really? Black November? Is this where we are in life? Thanks to COVID and the rise of online shopping in the past 15 years, the answer is a resounding yes. Alrighty then. Where does this leave you, dear fashion besties? In the driver's seat, says me. And there is no way, no how on the planet that you cannot not save money and find great deals before, during, and after these designated Black Friday days, or in this case, weeks. Starting off, but certainly not limited to, shopping for clothing, outerwear, shoes, jewelry, and accessories. Whether for yourself or someone else, let's get down to it. Know that most department stores, including the big players like Saks, Nordstrom, Macy's, they have sales on a huge, ginormous scale. Starting off with Macy's, like, are you kidding me with this? It doesn't get more explanatory than that. The landing page on Macy's.com on their website says, quote, today only deals, early access deals, percentages off in each department listed separately, and deals for every budget page. They have it broken down so easy for you. I even started looking there to see if I wanted anything. Saks is really just having a designer sale at the moment. And I mean, there are 385 pages of designer sale, but they make it easy to shop by category. They certainly aren't as, quote, in your face as Macy's. However, they are advertising, spend this amount, get $50 off, spend this amount, get $100 off, blah, blah, blah. On Nordstrom website, they have a section that literally says so many deals. Everything is listed by category, and they even have a 60% off clearance section. I perused their kids section, and they have some awesome toys to choose from. Can't decide if I should get my girlfriend's daughter a makeup set or a karaoke machine. I asked her, and she was like, she can't even talk yet. Let's skip the karaoke machine. I was like, why you gotta be a dream crusher like that? So I guess she's getting a makeup kit. She's one. For clothing, I found great deals from the following brands. Levi's, of course, always tried and true, my favorite. Ulla Johnson is having what's called a seasonal sale. I saw plenty of things that I wanted from there. Proenza Schooler is having an end of season sale where you have to enter your email to access the sale items. Jonathan Simkai, one of my favorite designers, same thing here, end of season sale with pieces up to 50% off. I'll take some of that for sure. Millie is having a huge Black Friday sale. It's at up to 75% off site-wide. So great. Ellie Tahari is having a huge, huge Black Friday sale, offering an extra 30% off select items, all broken down by category. To me, Ellie Tahari is a brand where if you're having trouble finding things that you like, start there. They have what I like to call elevated basics that are a little bit more hipper and stylish than other fast fashion brands that just sell black pants. It's nicer fabric and cut more modern, so give them a try if you haven't already. Generation Love, which I've never shopped from before, huge Black Friday sale with an additional 30% off select styles. Mary Mecco, which is a Finnish brand known for their original in-house prints and colors. This brand has been around since 1951, and they have stores in over 38 countries and online. They have both clothing and home goods, very artsy and, floral. I was impressed and they actually have some really cute styles. They are having a 50% off Black Friday sale, so jump on that if you've never heard of them or check them out. Paige Denim is having an early access to Cyber Week sale with an additional 30% off already reduced items. Yay for that. Rag & Bone is having a 25% off site-wide Black Friday sale. L'Agence, one of my favorite denim brands, is having a 30% off Select Styles Black Friday event, one of my favorite brands for clothes, too. They have clothing and denim. Farm Rio is having a Super Friday sale, up to 50% off styles. Tosin, which is a label that I had just heard of and bought a few pieces not too long ago, they are having a 30% off site-wide Black Friday sale. Links for this stuff, PS, will be in the show notes. Rode, which is a brand that I'd never heard of, is having what I think they're calling, if I'm not mistaken, the biggest sale of the year. So they're not playing. Their vibe is clothes that make a statement inspired by vintage prints with influences from India, California, and New York. Lots of florals with a boho chic feel, mixed with lace, two-piece outfits, and tons and tons and tons of dresses. Very interesting and different. Kind of like a mix between Anthropologie and an Ulla Johnson type of vibe. For outerwear, if you're in the market for that, Noor Hammour, one of my favorite outerwear brands, is having a Black Friday collection sale, 30% off select styles. Columbia is having an everything is on sale Black Friday sale, which is fabulous because they have outerwear for the whole family, and their coats really never go out of style. Regardless of your style, everyone needs a puffer coat for winter. Moose Knuckles is having a 30% off select styles for Black Friday. Gorgeous coats to choose from there. Avec les filets, which means with the girls in French, it's a Parisian chic-inspired brand that has 30, 40, and 50% tiers off for Black Friday, so I would for sure check them out. They have super cute clothing and accessories. It does skew a bit young, just FYI, but has a great selection of coats and outerwear to choose from. For shoe deals, if you are getting some shoes for Black Friday, try Nike, of course. They're having an up to 60% off sale. So again, they have sneakers for the whole family, so that's a great place to start. Dolce Vita is a great contemporary shoe brand where I shop quite a bit and I send my customers there. They have what they're calling the 6 days of Dolce deals with 60% off surprise sales. So that for sure would be worth checking out alone. Stuart Weitzman is having an amazing Black Friday sale with an extra 25% off full price and sale items. Sounds fabulous to me. And once you have a pair of Stuart Weitzman shoes, you keep them forever. On the moderately priced end, DSW is killing it with a 60% off Black Friday sale for their VIPs. in addition to an up to 25% off, almost never on sale brands that is happening now. So if you love some DSW, this is your sign. Vince Camuto, always a great moderately priced shoe, 40% off site-wide for Black Friday. Coach is having an up to 40% off sale on select items for their Black Friday sale. Alexander Bierman, they are calling their Black Friday sale the Bierman Week and are all 50% off. I almost died. This is a super hot tip. Hot tip. Y'all get on that immediately. This is a high-end luxury brand, 50% off. Y'all, this is a direct fashion order. In researching costume jewelry sites, I found Atika, timeless aesthetic with a modern twist. They are having a Black Friday week sale with up to 40% off select merch. Chan Lu, one of my favorite designers, is just a jewelry designer. She started making jewelry in her garage in 1996 and now has grown to include men's, cashmere, fine jewelry, and clothing. Definitely worth checking out. I love her stuff. She has great scarves. She's having a 25% off Black Friday sale. Alexis Bitar is having what they're calling, and I quote, a badass Black Friday sale, unquote, with 30% off full price styles. They make jewelry and bags that are sculptural and very original. One of my favorite jewelry brands. Ana Luisa, which is a brand that I never heard of before. They have so many styles for great prices. Another costume jewelry site that I really loved looking through. They're having a buy up to 4 items and get 35% off Black Friday sale. I read that it's great jewelry for teens and tweens. So check it out if you have teens or tweens to buy for. There's another site in competition to that. It's called Hey Harper. Same price point as Ana Luisa, and they claim that everything they make is waterproof. So you can swim, shower, play sports, etc., and it will never tarnish. So another great option for teens. In the accessories category, now this could mean several things. Hats, gloves, belts, scarves, etc. Bags. And don't forget that bag charms are all the rage right now. All major high-end designers are carrying them, like Coach, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, etc. Obvi, anywhere that sells high-end handbags is going to carry them. It just depends on how much you want to spend. But also, don't forget, accessories includes travel. That is a huge gift-giving category this season. Never have I ever seen so many chargers and different kinds of chargers and cords, some that have cables, others that are just straight up batteries, some that look like a credit card, etc. If you go on travelandleisure.com, they have all of that stuff and links to every kind of gadget you could ever need or want, from packing cubes to passport books, all those kinds of items for the tech person in your life who appreciates that kind of stuff. Now, if you decide that you want to buy a handbag for somebody, please be wary and you make sure you know exactly what they want and don't try to pick something out if you aren't sure. A bag is a very personal thing, and some can go more for function than style, others more style than function. Luggage is also everywhere on every website as gift options, and know this. We have the Away luggage, and it is the best. It's the original hardcover luggage, and it has not let us down yet. That's at awaytravel.com if you want to check them out. And disclaimer, please get a dark color if you decide to gift luggage this year. Do not get a light color, as I made that mistake. The darker colors do not show the abuse that they go through when you check your luggage at the airport. And P.S., their Black Friday sale is 25% off everything, which is a huge deal as their luggage is not cheap. So y'all jump on that. Did y'all know that Small Business Saturday is November 30th? Well, just FYI, Small Business Saturday is an annual holiday that was started by American Express 15 years ago that encourages people to shop at local businesses on the Saturday after Thanksgiving. You know what that means. Every local brand or independent store in your area, make sure you show them the love and shop small, as we love supporting small brands and local businesses here at the Fashion Crimes Podcast. Shout outs this week. Shout out. Shout out to my fashion besties that check on me each and every week, who I hold near and dear to my heart: Sarah, Catherine, Kathy, and Jean from Toronto. They have been there for me during this entire process, and it's been so great to know that y'all are out there listening and engaging and sharing and giving me hope and being there for me, and I'm truly, truly grateful. I am on day 18 of day 21 of my bone marrow transplant, and let me just say, the first 10 days was pretty rough. However, I'm here, head shaved, wig on. I'm getting better every day, and I made it. I'm in the home stretch. However, I did have some drama. I did get COVID during this time with very mild symptoms because I had zero immune system. And that's why it sounds like I'm holding my nose right now. But I'm at the end of COVID. It's been 11 days since I was diagnosed with COVID, and that's almost out of my system. Tomorrow is day 19 of 21, and I am very excited to have this behind me. If I could really summarize this, and most of you probably already know this, cancer just strips you of every single thing that you are: your identity, your belief, your image, and it breaks you down to nothing. And then you build yourself back up, which is what I'm doing now. So I actually put on concealer for the first time today. I don't know if it really did anything, but I did put on some concealer and a little bit of lipstick, which made me feel good. Yay for me. I hope y'all have an amazing, amazing Black Friday. Y'all get some fabulous deals. Why don't you throw me a bone and do me a favor and email me or DM me and tell me what amazing deals you got. So I want to help you and feel like this podcast was helpful to you. And I can't wait to talk to you guys next week. We have a lot of great subjects coming up. I have another interview coming up, so that's exciting. But I will be with you every week, every single week throughout the month of December until the next year. And we will keep on keeping on. Please sign up for our newsletter if you haven't already, and make sure you share this with somebody who you think will appreciate it. I actually gave the podcast to one of my nurses today. She was like, "Oh my God, hook me up. I need fashion help." I'm like, "I got you. No problem." Got another listener just from being in the hospital. Congratulations to me. Y'all have a fabulous fashionable week. Happy Black Friday. Happy Small Business Saturday, people. And I will catch you on the flip. Y'all take it easy, and I will see you soon. Bye.